Welcome to episode 96 of Six Figure Live. My name is Ben Hartley with Style and Story Creative and Six Figure Photography. And thanks for joining me. We got some tech, some little tech change up here. The camera isn't as nice. I forgot my webcam at home over Thanksgiving, so I've been on my cell phone the last couple days. Cell phone's dead, and so I'm just going to use the good old Mac. What are these things called? Whatever. This is the Mac webcam. Anyhow, you guys, what's going on? Steven, help me out, man. Pull up your phone. I need to see comments. Come on through. You guys, happy Wednesday, episode 96. Super excited about that. We're only 4 away from episode 100. There's talk about maybe doing a giveaway for episode 100. I think it's a pretty sweet idea, so I will keep you guys up to date on what we're thinking with that. Look, if this is your first time joining, thanks for hanging out. The entire purpose of Six Figure Live is to bring you guys behind the scenes, to get inside my head a little bit, to see what's going on. So look, here's the deal. We're in Columbus, Ohio. We run a studio here. Style and Story Creative is the photography studio. And I want you guys to know that. We're running a studio. We are photographers. We're not just out there saying hey, this is how you make money, go do these things and then not actually do it. We actually are running a full-time studio. And so it's just to bring you guys behind the scenes, to let you guys know what we're up to, what we're doing, how we're improving, how we're staying in business, how we're continuing to innovate. And then as well, just to find some motivation, some inspiration for your week, to get a little rah-rah, to get a little kick in the ass, because we need that. I need that. Half the time I go on here and I yell at you guys and I try to inspire and I throw fire. And it's really just for me. It's really just to get my ass going. And so I appreciate it. Michaela Jade, plus you have quite the good-looking group of guys. Michaela, this is very true. Ben Adams and Stephen Lowe are two of the most handsome men that I know. Yeah. Ben just got involved with that. Actually, Steven's going to be on in a little bit. Actually, let's bring him in, you guys. So something I think is really fun. We're getting close to Christmas, you guys. My wife keeps asking me, all my friends and family keep asking me, what can I get you? As a photographer, are there any fun things I can get you? And I send them a list of lenses that are all 1,000 plus. And I never get any of them for some reason. I don't know why. So I thought it'd be fun to kind of give you guys some ideas of some gifts that you guys can ask for as photographers that are maybe a little bit more price friendly, right? So Steven and I were just talking about this. I lose shit all the time, you guys. It's one of my greatest weaknesses, and I kind of love it. My wife, on the other hand, does not. Look, play to your strengths, ignore your weaknesses. That's a whole nother conversation. Maybe that'll be tomorrow's episode. But anyhow, I lose shit all the time. And so Steven was just telling me about a product that's been blowing up all over. Kickstarter. They've been running really successful Facebook campaigns because I've been seeing ads everywhere. So Steven, tell people about it.
Awesome. So the gear, it's a gear tracking device. I think it's a great, pledge for your photographer friends, and ultimately it can be used for anyone, but it uses RFID technology. So meaning it's not like a Bluetooth tile thing that you have to throw away every 2 years and buy, and it's a dongle. But all these stickers are really cheap, and what it tracks all your gear for you. So imagine going on a shoot. Photographers tend to lose things, but being able to, within seconds, know what gear you have within your bag is super, super useful, especially if you shoot a late night wedding, or if you go out shooting nature and you don't have any lights outside. One click of a button, you can figure out what's actually there. It's super helpful. And another cool thing about it is that it is super small, and the tags are really cheap. I think it's $10 for 20 tags, and they last. You don't have to charge them. They last for years. So this is called Geareye, Geareye, and it's developed by a photographer, and it's run, I think, $120, but be a great gift for a photographer friend.
Sweet. Thanks, Steven. Dude, Steven is our, what do we say? He's our tech guru around here. And dang it, Ben was walking in the background during all of that. So Steven is our tech guru here. Whenever we have tech questions, any ideas on things, he just knows. He knows the answers and helps solve problems all the time. So anyhow, we'll drop a link for that. We don't get anything for it. We're just trying to help give you guys great ideas. So anyhow, you guys, here's the deal. I've kind of spoken about this a little bit earlier in more general terms about, look, we're hitting the off season, right? We're getting into, goodness, December now. We're through November. And so, yes, there's going to be a few more weddings that you may have to shoot. Yes, you may have a few more portrait sessions. If you're a portrait photographer, you probably just did a shit ton of mini sessions. Good for you. I say that sounded sarcastic, but it's good for you. And so we're hitting this off season, and I went on a long rant in the past about not wasting this off season. The temptation is real. Gilmore Girls is real, right? West Wing is real, and we just want to sit and kind of just kick back. And I want to encourage you, look, enjoy time with your friends, enjoy time with your family. But don't let this off season get by, and then you're gonna suddenly hit, and it's gonna get crazy again. I want to talk about the improvements that we're making during off season, and so I just figured, look, we've been kind of brainstorming what we're gonna get better at during this time, and I just wanted to go over it with you. This is one of those very real behind the scenes kind of things where I'm going to let you guys in on what we're doing at Style & Story Creative to continue to innovate, continue to get better, continue to push ourselves to just do better things. So for starters, one of the things that we're working on is finessing our contract. I think this is something that a lot of photographers struggle with, is not actually having a real contract. Let's be honest. You Googled it, you found it online. Maybe you didn't, I don't know. But so we actually been working with our attorney, to finesse and really hone in on making our contract even tighter. So that's one of the things that we actually just finished up. And, so I'm excited to get that all implemented. Another thing that we've really been thinking about, and this is what we do almost every year, is just continuing to review our product line, to figure out how we can make better offerings for our clients, to see what changes that are happening in the industry at large, and to see if our vendors have anything better that we could be introducing. And so we're really reviewing our product line. Currently right now, we have really two different albums. We have kind of our more standard linen album, and then an heirloom leather bound album that we do, apart from our canvases and then our framed prints. But I think I want to actually level up all of our products and make things even nicer, and maybe incorporate a few other upgrades, a few other options that we could do. So we're really reviewing that. We're looking into it. We're talking with Millers to see what we can be introducing this year as well. Pardon, the cold is still there. As well, not just rethinking the products that we're offering, but how we're structuring those products, how we're offering those products to our clients, especially with albums. And so playing around with kind of different ideas on, we're always going to be pre-designing our albums, right? We're always going to be doing the pre-design up front, but are we going to be doing per spread? Are we going to be doing per image? We've even been having conversations there with Michaela Jade. She's in the group right now. What's up, girl? About even, instead of per spread or per image, per kind of story, micro story, right? So like, here's the story dedicated to just the getting ready. Here's the story dedicated, kind of these these little micro stories to, the first look, or these moments throughout the day. Anyhow, just we're playing around with that. We're always testing, we're always thrashing, we're always improving. And so it's something that we're really kind of just digging further into to see how we can make better. I want to encourage you guys to be doing the same with that. Next is we are revamping our CRM, our client relationship management software. We use Tave currently, and Tave's been good to us. We like Tave. There's Sprout as well. So we're kind of revisiting some other options to see if maybe we want to take a look at Sprout, 17 Hats, stay with Tave, and then as well just figure out how we can better incorporate that for lead tracking. So that's something that we're messing around with. Another thing, too, that we're digging more into is playing around with Facebook ads for 2017. And so not just promoted posts, but actually targeted ads. And so we're also we're getting into that as well. Goodness, what else? A registry. Not many photographers do this, but we have a registry system that we use for our couples, for our clients. And so just like they could register at like Pottery Barn or Target for their day, any Style & Story Creative bride can register for any portion of their photography. Now, in the past, we've had this set up that they could actually register really to cover anything, even coverage on the day, etc. And so we're looking into some other options in terms of just registering for albums specifically, really continuing to perpetuate our brand entirely around albums and around that storytelling element. And so we're looking to some other options out there right now. If anyone has any great ideas, or not ideas, but great companies that you've seen, maybe that you use, feel free to drop some links. We currently use Gively. We've been really happy with that. but I'm just looking into what other options are out there. So along those lines, we recently just did some photo shoots of our albums. We got some brand new Miller's albums in, and we did some photo shoots with them. And so we're going to be getting our website entirely updated with brand new product lines and dedicating it to Section 2 albums. On that note too, my goodness, Tonic, we are working with doing a full web design, redesign over the off season. And so we are working with Tonic and Show It 5. So give some love to Show It and Tonic to be doing a full redesign of our website. Really, really stoked to be working with Jennifer Olmstead on that and the crew over at Show It. So that's another thing that we're doing. My goodness, like, look, this is the crazy stuff, man. The amount of things that I've listed still isn't even everything. And so please don't waste this time. I say it again, don't waste this time, you guys. The next thing is we're also working on doing bio videos for every photographer. So one for myself, Ben Adams, Stephen Lowe, just to connect even further with our couples. So it's not enough that our copy is on point and we're talking about, our family and our life and this and that, but we're going to be doing separate bio videos. These are going to be different than our full like Down Story Creative brand about video, kind of a little more narrowed in, micro focusing on each photographer. So that's another thing that we're working on. Goodness, you guys, there's a lot going on here. So hopefully that gave you guys some ideas. Hopefully that gave you a little inspirational direction to recognize the fact that, like, man, there's a lot of things that you could be working on right now. So so hopefully, yeah, take that to heart. Find some inspiration in that. Find some direction. Shoot Flow 2.0 when it gets released. Great recommendation, Les. 17 Hats, Ally, all the way, baby. Thanks, Michaela. Preach it. Love it, guys. Winston, Gilmore Girls is very real. I'm glad that you found appreciation in that. All right, you guys, thank you again so much for hanging out. We are going to be heading over next, as soon as I hang up with you guys, to Midwest Photo Exchange. Love you guys. Support your local shops. If you live in an area that has a local camera store, man, do everything that you can to support it. It's such a blessing to have a great camera store like Midwest Photo Exchange here in Columbus. So we're going to be going over to Midwest. They're sponsoring Abundance this year. Abundance is happening this coming weekend. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 4 days. So they put together some gifts for all the attendees. So if you're attending Abundance, that's awesome. So we're gonna go pick that up and then maybe buy something for the giveaway. I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right, you guys. Cheers. Love you much. Thank you so much for everything that you guys do for myself, for the crew, for the community. Keep spreading love. Keep helping each other out. Keep growing your business. Don't give up. You got this thing. All right. Cheers, everyone.